Look at this. All catalogue excuses incoming, by the way, just letting you know. Good morning. Welcome. Do you mind? Welcome to Lisbon. Yeah, so Izzy and I are in Lisbon because we're getting married here in June, and we've come over to taste our wedding food. It's been something that we've been looking forward to for a while, so yeah, we're doing like 3 days here, Sunday to Wednesday, and yeah, going to the wedding venue now to try our wedding menu. So we had to do like a few selections. Obviously Izzy's plant-based, so like choose some of those options, and then I have to choose like some meat and fish options as well. So we're gonna go try those. We had the weirdest experience at breakfast this morning. It was just like eerily quiet, and like, you know, when you just feel like you can't speak because it's so quiet, it made me feel like a bit on edge, and Izzy's the same. We were just sort of like we don't know what to say or do. Anyway, our Uber's gonna be here very shortly. We're gonna go to the wedding venue, and yeah, this week's training I'm gonna essentially do 2 runs whilst here. Today I'm having off. Monday, as I say, always have Monday off, and then tomorrow and Wednesday do an easy run and a speed session. So I'm gonna try and find a local track, go and do a speed session, find somewhere flat, because Lisbon is notoriously hilly. I was just saying, I really hope they're smaller portions, because otherwise I'm having 4 main meals. Hello. We are about to do our food tasting. We've just had our secondary tour of the venue. I tell you what, it's so nice seeing it again when you've decided that you're having a wedding here, because you look at it with such a different vision almost. I look at everything like, this is where we're doing it, not can we do it here? Does that make sense? So yeah, I've got a glass of wine. First course is up.
Mine looks amazing. Look at that. I think it's when they do the baked watermelon.
This looks good. Right, so we got the cod, pea puree, cornbread crumb. That is unbelievable. Oh my word. It's nice, but the first one clears it. Oh, I think this is the most expensive one as well.
Yeah.
Get him. Right, we moved on to the first meat course now. We've got some beef benigno with truffle potatoes. That falls apart. It's like a prime rib. That is unbelievable.
I think it's the most expensive thing on the menu.
I think it's the most expensive thing on the menu. Fuck. That'll take some beating, I have to say. Let's hope for our bank account's sake the duck steps up to the mark.
Good. This is really good.
It's made me angry how good that is. I think this is still my second most expensive.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, oh my god, my hair. I'm not even going to bother trying to sort it. Izzy and I have come to a dinner spot, which is supposedly one of the nicest places in Europe to see a sunset. As you can see, we are getting the full effects of that today. But no, I'm looking forward to it though. A little bit nippy. We were a bit confused though whether it's open. We booked it for 5:30 by the way, and they confirmed our booking. But on Google it says they open at 7. Oh yeah, there it is, it's open. It actually looked glowing in this light.
Thank you. Good soup.
Haven't tried it yet. Look at this review. In the summer, during sunset hours, this would be impossible to get in.
We are in sunset hours. I booked early with the hope of a sunset yesterday. Blue sky, sunshine. Today, grey and cloudy, but still cute, it's cozy. Vino Verde translates to green wine, but it's such a nice wine. Us tourists are so funny, aren't we? We're all just sat outside, even though there's literally a storm brewing, like you can hear thunder and lightning. It's absolutely frozen, but no, we shall not sit inside. We shall sit outside.
That's a lot of shrimps. Kind of like, I hate the admin of opening them.
Yeah.
Chip test. Oh yeah, they're good. Fry of the week for me, that. Good morning. We are on our way to get some breakfast. Runs wise this week, Izzy and I are going to do a 6.5k together today, easy. And then tomorrow morning we're going to go and find a track. But I'm a little bit concerned. Everywhere is so hilly, but the weather is actually nice today. It's going to be sunny this afternoon and sunny all day tomorrow. We're off for breakfast somewhere where we went last time we came, and it was unbelievable. I don't know the name of it. Do you know the name of it?
No.
Right, so we got some coffee. Not gonna lie, I always find like a place like this should not get Americano. But look, this is the spot. And then we've got some, what are these, chai pancakes? Look very good. Yesterday when we were sat having breakfast, I was like, oh, it'd be sick if like Sporting Lisbon were playing whilst we're over here. I go onto the website, or I go onto like my score app, I think FootMob I use. I was like, tomorrow, scrolled down, literally like one of the second options, Portuguese Cup, Lisbon at home to Porto. How lucky is that? Essentially, the Portuguese version of the FA Cup is tonight, the semi-final between Sporting and Porto. We bought tickets, €44 each, and I think they would have been even cheaper if we bought them from the club, but I had to be a member to buy them through the club, so I just bought them via GoGo. Yeah, €44. We're gonna like experience a European stadium. Are you excited?
So excited, it's gonna be so fun.
I am definitely going to buy a scarf. I like Sporting's colours. Well, you know what? Did you see Sydney Sweeney was there the other day, actually? Maybe I can meet Sydney Sweeney. Just Ubered to this random spot by the seafront, and we're going to just follow this path along and see what happens. I really can't be arsed, but it'd be nice once we get going. I also didn't wear a cap, stupidly. I don't know why. Like a purpose-built running/cycling path. So yeah, 6.5k easy. My watch is so savage with me. Literally had one day off and my fitness score drops by like 5 points on my Coros. Just like surely use your common sense and know that I haven't lost fitness. It's so dumb. We're 3k in, about to run towards the main city. How are you doing this?
Just running really hard at the moment, not gonna lie. Halfway.
Look at this. Last time Izzy and I were here, we just arrived in Lisbon to view our final 2 wedding venues, and we were walking along here, bought a very overpriced pina colada inside a pineapple, and sat on these little steps and drunk it. It was a sunset, it was beautiful. I just remember like in that moment just being such a core memory in our like wedding planning process, so very nice. So I believe the Lisbon Marathon finishes in this square, and you go through the arch, which is that big arch there. Well done, Iz.
Well done.
Finish up in the square. Gonna get a nice coffee now. I tell you what, this weather is unbelievable. Oh, that's good. Just got myself a pasta del nata latte. Doesn't really taste like a pasta del nata though.
Tastes like a chai, dirty chai.
It's more chai vibes, isn't it? Yeah, very happy that we did that. Proud of us. Yeah, we consumed a fair bit of wine yesterday. We were obviously tasting the wedding menu, and then we went out for dinner, had wine at dinner, and then we went to a wine bar around the corner from our hotel, which was really lovely. So yeah, the owner of that was like the nicest bloke. Woke up this morning, didn't feel hungover, but you know when you just feel a bit slow?
Got all the croissants here, and they're sliced in half, and they can choose if you want it sweet or savoury, and they've got loads of stuff you can put in it.
I feel like I've got to go the egg custard route, you know? €2.80, sorry. So cheap. Yeah, that's good. It tastes exactly how you expect it to taste. Very, very high ratings for that. We've come to the football, Sporting versus Porto. That's number 7 there is, number 6. So it'll be around this side. It's the cup, but they're first and second in the Portuguese league. Porto are, I think, 3-4 points clear at the top. So it should be a good game, but you never know, because it's cup, they might have rotated players, but we just need to find our gate now. I'm excited to see a European ground though. God, this is very, very rare insight on this channel. Going to watch football, never usually vlog this sort of stuff. I wonder if there'll be any bother, any Portuguese scraps inside. Yeah, I think we're really close to the pitch, you know. I think we've actually got very lucky. Look at this. This is unreal. It's a very good view for €40. Score predictions.
2-1 to Lisbon.
2-1 to Lisbon. I'm going 1-1. Going off the fact that Porto are above them in the table. I'm looking at this like a City-Arsenal meeting in the Premier League, but in the cup. I think Porto go 1-0 up. Lisbon will get one back, and it will be 1-1 going to half time, and then it will be no goals in the second half. It'll be very cagey because they got the second leg to go to.
You don't spare the details, do you?
Yeah, that's my prediction. Watch it exactly happen. This is mega, to be fair. This is mega. With 30 minutes in, the ref has absolutely lost control of this game. People aren't happy. He's been shocking. There was one blatant foul on the Lisbon player. Another shocking decision. Fucking useless, this bloke. P45.
They carried on for so long.
No, they didn't give it as a foul.
Haven't they now?
No. He said play on. Half-time update. It is 0-0. My prediction's looking a bit wrong. How you found the first half is?
I found it very fun and chaotic and dramatic, and everyone's just a bit crazy.
Cheers, Roy Keane.
What a big baby. Just get on with the game.
You won't be getting a job anytime soon.
I think that Porto have been the best team in the first half. There's been a lot of play over on that side, so I'm hoping that let's make a pick up in the second half.
But if that means if Lisbon change the game and up with the better side, that means we will receive nothing down this overall game.
That's true.
Right, 58 minutes in, Lisbon have got a penalty. Don't really see what happened, but. I've got a session today that I've literally not wanted to do. I really didn't want to do this. It's just like navigating a new city, didn't have any coffee. I'm having to do this one fasted because I got no breakfast. It could go awfully, but we've got 800 metre repeats today. We've got just over a 2k warm up, and then we've got 8 times 800 metres at 3:45. Oh, it's gonna be so grim, so grim. I've got a map there first, so without further ado, let's just get on with it. I hope it's not like this everywhere. Bit hilly. Right, I've arrived at the park that I'm supposed to be running at. Slight issue. Google said this was a slight incline. That is like that. Oh God, I'm gonna have to just run up here and see if it flattens out at all. Running in a new city is like equal parts fun but stressful. Like look at that. That is so steep. I can't be doing 800 metre repeats downhill. Let's go up here. This is fucking steep. Should have just gone to the seafront. Don't know why I didn't. Doesn't look like it flattens out much. This guy's running around the building. Is that a makeshift track? We're going to use this as a makeshift track. Exactly what this bloke's doing. We'll see how it goes after a few reps. 8 times 800 at 3:45 today. All right, first lap. 3:51 first rep, a little bit slower than I would have liked there. Also, there's a lovely little headwind that hits you around that corner. Rep number 2. Lap 2 done. I decided I'm just going to do one more rep and call it there and run back. I don't feel myself. Like I keep stopping and starting, go around corners, it's just shit. Half a session is better than no session. Don't feel myself this morning. And I know some people look at it and go, nah, you're making excuses, mate. When I feel like I'm just being lazy, I'll push myself through it. When I feel like I'm not being myself, I feel like if I keep pushing, I will do something that I really regret and be annoyed at. So yeah, one more rep and then gonna jog it home. Literally better than no session, isn't it? So final one. All done. Well, not all done, but what I'm going to do today. We finished our Portugal trip, we're wrapping it up. We're currently at the beach club, which we're doing our final day celebration at. The Sunday, the day after our wedding, we're doing like a beach day with all the guests, and we've come to try the place out, having some lunch. It is beautiful, and I'm currently sat here in a t-shirt.
Got a white sangria.
Yeah, Izzy's gone for alcohol and I've gone for a coffee and a Coke Zero, so there's no judgment there, by the way.
I'm still on my holiday.
Really, really nice coming out here and just kind of like test driving the experience of getting married. Very excited. It feels very real now. Thank God I don't have to deal with any of these stupid hills anymore. Sign it off.
Make sure you like, comment, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
It's not signing off the video.
Oh.
It's got a whole weekend to go, love.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, you should subscribe because there's probably about 50% of you that aren't subscribed. So subscribe.
Gosh, she knows what she's doing. Bloody hell. New house unlocked. I'm at my mum's. We got back very late last night from Lisbon. Oh my God, it was the most awful Uber journey home. Long story short, it was saying 3 hours on public transport back from the airport, so we got an Uber, but matey kept missing his turns and then kept blaming on roads being closed. If you'd gone the correct way, mate, then you probably wouldn't have had to go through the closed roads to add on all the time onto your journey. So, but fair enough. He did his thing. He was arguing over spilt milk, put it that way. But basically, I'm back home now, and we're here until, like tomorrow afternoon, because my sister, this wire is really annoying me. My little sister, is having a baby. Obviously, she's not little. She's a full-on adult, but she's my little sister. Do you know what I mean? So it's mad. You know, hopefully it all goes well. Yeah, just going to go on a 12k easy now, start my day. I couldn't tell you why I've bought wired headphones with me on this trip. I think I bought them because I was like, oh, in case I want to record voiceovers or like record any videos, because this mic's really good. But it's just annoying because I didn't bring my AirPods. The only other ones I brought were my big overhead headphones. I'm not going to wear them on a run. Also as well, because I've like packed for Portugal and to come here, I have only bought one pair of running trainers, which is completely fair. Like a normal individual. Bought the Rebels. They're good easy and they're also good for speed when you need them. All right, cool. I'm going to go on this 12k now. Hello. No, not for me. No. This weather is absolutely unbelievable. We've got bluebird skies. There is not a single cloud. Obviously, I grew up in this sort of like countryside. I'm excited for this. Nice little 12k, 6k out and back. Oh, I've just got the call from my mum. My mum went to the hospital this morning to be there, and yeah. The baby has been born, all healthy. Just feels like such a mad life moment. My sister, who's always been my little sister, having a bloody baby. Like, it's mad. I don't know if any of you saw the Brits last week, but honestly, I thought some of the performances were sick, but the best one for me was Somda's performance. My fucking god, that kid is so talented. I actually can't believe he's 20. I've been absolutely rinsing his album since that performance. He did like a stunt on stage where someone come and push him, and you thought it was someone like crazy fan jumping out the crowd, but it was all staged. Also, another person who obviously performed was Harry Styles. He did an interview and run as well. Someone's beat me to it, man. Gutted. Oh. What a beautiful day for it, man. Actually just couldn't be better. Perfect. And to be fair, that route was flat as anything compared to Lisbon. Good stuff. We are back in London. Oh yeah, what a lovely day yesterday was. It was very special. Just meeting the baby and being with my sister like the first day she was born. So as a girl. Anyway, we're back in London now. It's Friday afternoon and I need to go and do a speed session on the treadmill. So hence the vest.
Hence the crisps.
Yeah. So I'm not just in a vest. Lola's happy to be home as well. Speed session. It's just a little tempo session really. Got to do like a bit of a warm up and then 6 kilometers at 4:10. But I'm probably going to do it at like 4:08. I'm really behind on my YouTube editing. I didn't get the vlog out on Wednesday because we were traveling and we were away. Didn't have time to edit it. So I'm going to try and get a little bit done before we head. We're going to see Dave in 3 hours. We're going to the O2 at 4:30. So might be able to get a little bit done. We're going with O2, which is class. I've never been invited like to a gig before from a brand, so yeah, cool experience. So thank you to them for inviting Izzy and I to that. Yeah, should be good fun. Right, let's go down to the gym. I'm trying to decide what shoes I want to wear for this. I feel like maybe I don't want to go carbons. I think I might go SLs. Yeah, we'll go with these bad boys. By the way, if you want to try these Cadence gels, they are 24 grams of carbs, but they have 200 milligrams of sodium. I'm not a cramper during races. I've never cramped in my life. Touch wood. Every time I say that, you have to fucking touch wood. Never cramped in a race, but you've asked someone that cramps in a race. Adding extra sodium in, absolutely zero danger, is it? Oh shit. My screen's just gone off. That session was 6k at 4:09. Felt unbelievable. Like I genuinely felt like I could do that for another 20k. Obviously, I know it would have gotten hard, but I genuinely felt like in that moment I could have just stayed in the treadmill for 20k doing that pace. It was calm. I've just got back from a week away and I have so many parcels to open. So yeah, apologies if people don't like these bits, but okay. First up is a big one from Stubble & Co. So they've released a new bag, but yeah, looks so nice. They've released a running backpack. Now, if you're not familiar with Stubble & Co, they make sick products, and they've released their own running backpack. So, Stubble & Co Motion backpack. This is in the ash colorway. So yeah, that's that. And then also I've got the Motion sling bag as well. So these are both designed to allow you to use them whilst running, basically. AIM. So many people ask me the sunglasses that I wear. Obviously, I bought them Oakleys recently, but AIM have been my absolute go-to for running sunglasses since Dylan like started the brand. It's obviously really nice because like you do meet people in the space and just like network with them naturally, but like without realising it. Does that make sense? I was hosting a run club with Plenish at Run Limited. I got chatting to Dylan. He was like, oh yeah, I'm making my own sunglass brand. We just share our aiming sunglasses. We just both wear each other's basically. Big shout out to Dylan. What he's doing is amazing. Also as well, he's upgraded the packaging. By the way, they're called Always in Motion if you're wondering. Look at that, it's like a grey. Oh, I don't know the exact name. He did put it on Instagram, but it's like a greeny blue mirror lens. These are mint. I don't know why I said mint. I never say mint. Look at these. Now they're sick. They're mirror lenses again, but it's kind of like a see-through frame. Now this is a really cool one. So I got a follow from a man the other week who, I'm not gonna lie, I fangirled. I did fangirl a bit. So I'm 28, so if you're like an old school YouTube viewer like me, you probably heard of like, I think they were called the Brick Crew. So it was like people like Alfie Days, Zoella, Joe Sugg, and Marcus Butler. Now Marcus Butler, when he stopped YouTube, he then went and did something pretty sick. He went and started his own fashion brand in Berlin called Ante, and Ante have like a big presence in the running scene over in Berlin. And he followed me, and I was like, this is sick. Marcus Butler literally started following me. I used to watch him growing up. And then he was like, he messaged me saying, do you want some of my clothes? I met him at the pop-up they did for the Berlin Marathon. It was on top of the Adidas showroom. So yeah, he sent me some of their race kit. So I got the race singlet, the race short. Izzy's got this like zip-up jacket, and then a cap as well. I'd love him on the pod. That'd be a sick chat. Just talking about going from like YouTube and making content is so different to being just like essentially a fashion brand owner and living a completely different life. It would be a sick pod. So yeah, thank you, Marcus, for those. I've never tried these before. And yeah, I interviewed the owner actually last year at Run Limited London Marathon Expo, and they are supposed to be sick. So yeah, thank you to them for that, because I've not tried them before. Also, fun fact about Sums, Harry Styles wore them in the Tokyo Marathon when he got 3:24, and they couldn't keep up with the stock demand because everyone was trying to buy the socks that he was wearing. So yeah, it was quite funny when I spoke to the guy. He said, yeah, there's the colourway that Harry bought, we just couldn't make anymore because everyone was just selling them out as soon as we put them up. So okay, I mentioned we were coming to Dave, but we've been put up in a box with O2. Like, this is nuts. So this is the box here. This is the view of the stage. We're very, very early. Look at all these people like trying to get barriers. Look at all them there.
That's so sick. They're so close.
I
That's
know.
mad.
But let me show you around the box real quick. We've reserved our seats. They got this area here. This is the actual O2 box. It's so sick. Being able to do stuff like this is literally just mental. So yeah, thank you to O2 for sorting us out. It's very, very kind. The food is out. So we currently got the Lost Boys performing, but they're playing other people's songs and just going, yeah, let's go. But we got snacks. They're bringing the energy up. I understand what they're doing. They're the hype men.
This is post-9/17.
The bloke's got serious range. He's playing the piano. This isn't one of his songs. This is when he brings some up on stage, isn't it? Do you want to go up? That would be some sign. No, it's wide angle.
Fucking hell, you two shit yourselves. What?
Yeah, it is Run Club Day. It's Saturday morning and I'm back where I left you yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to try out my new stubble bag because I'm running to Run Club, because these blue shirts, we're doing a Puma and unsanctioned athletics event, myself and the Run Club ambassadors. So I'm going to take them their shirts because they can actually go and get them personalised at the Puma store if they want to. So I just thought I'd give them that option, taking their shirts early. Really nice colour. But yeah, I'm going to try out this backpack whilst running. It's my first time running with a backpack. Feels pretty snug. I literally can't even feel that. Right, we're good to go. We'll go with the Vomeros today. Do I look like a parachuter? I look like I'm about to jump out of a plane. Right, I'll see you in a bit, Iz. Oh, thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ. This game honestly screamed of us losing to Wrexham in the FA Cup. Wrexham under the lights, you nuts. We've made an absolute meal of this. 2-2. Anyway, I just thought I'd round off the day because I've got a massive session tomorrow. Well, it is my biggest session, definitely. It's my biggest session I've done, I think, ever. So I'm doing 28 kilometres. I may round it up to 30 just because in my brain it's going to annoy me if I didn't do the amount that I've been set for the week. I'm just going to add an extra 2k of cooldown. Got a load of rice and mince tonight, proper boy dinner. What do they call it? Boy kibble. Have you seen that thing? We have 6k conversational warm-up. I'm probably going to go straight into between 5 and 5:15, I reckon, for that first 6k. When I get to the park, I might speed it up to like 5 before I go into then 6k at 4:30, which will be around, I reckon, 160, 165. And then we have 14 kilometers at my target marathon pace, which is 4:14. So we will see how it goes. And after that, we'll see 4k cooldown. I'm apprehensive. I think more just my body feels tired this week. I feel like potentially I could be in for a long morning, but it is what it is. It's all a bit of fun. That's why we do it, isn't it? Anyway, gonna eat this rice and chill out for the evening. I'll catch you tomorrow. Welcome to hell. I'm looking forward to it, but also in the same breath, really not looking forward to it. We've got 30k. I don't want to manifest it, but I feel like my body's going to struggle a little bit today. Actually, I don't want to put that out there. You know when you just feel tired, physically tired? I feel like today is going to be like definitely the toughest challenge I've had yet during this vlog. And I'm doing it alone, so that's fun. Probably should have organised to run with someone for this one. But yeah, we'll get it done. I'm also going to do gels every 20 minutes rather than every 25 today. It's not going to make too much of a difference, but it just allows me to get 72 grams of carbs an hour. I'm gonna get back, just walking the dog right now, and then we're gonna crack on with this session. Izzy's got 27k as well, haven't you, Iz? Yep. She is not looking forward to that. Alright, the big shoe decision. It's what you've all been waiting for. No, you haven't. I'm going with my Pro 4s today. I decided, I was like, I'm not going to be wearing these pink ones in London, and there's a chance that I wear the Pumas. Final sessions, like the 34k, I want that to be in my race day shoes. So, essentially, I'll wear these now because I want to wear some carbon, and I want to wear something that I'm comfortable in. I've worn Pro 4s so many times. There's a chance I'll wear Pro 4s on the race. I'm not ruling it out. I've changed as well into a t-shirt with these arm sleeves. By the way, these are from, really like niche fact about these arm sleeves. I got sent these by a brand called Over and Above. And if you're a cricket fan, you'll know who Matt Pryor is. He was the ex-England wicketkeeper, and he's like started this company. Literally never worn arm sleeves before, but it's a great hybrid because I was thinking this morning, I was like, do I wear a long sleeve t-shirt? But then I was like, actually, I'll get way too hot. But with this, I can essentially get the benefit of wearing long sleeves and then have the option to take them off if need be with relative ease. Right, as always, taking a gel now. And then 20, 40, 60, 1 hour 20, 1 hour 40, 2 hours, and then take an extra one for good luck. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gels. Jesus Christ, man. Good advert for Lululemon, that. There's 7 gels in there. Right, we're just on our way to the park and completely forgot there's a half marathon on. Completely forgot to go for a piss before I started, so I had to stop. Like, I've got like 1k left of this warm up, and then we go into the 6 at 4:30, which, based off how this easy is feeling, I feel like it should feel fine. It's gonna be that 14k block that really fucking tests me. Right, we're into the first block now. That warm-up set was average of 5:14. A bit fast and easy pace, but push it along. We're going against the grading bit here. Absolutely the baitest thing in the world. I knew I'd struggle. 4:30s feel like I'm redlining. It's awful. I also cut off half the park where the race is because I was getting in people's way. Might as well stick to this half. It's a bit shorter, but it's better than fucking ramming into people. Full catalogue of excuses incoming, by the way, just letting you know. Oh my god, that was so hard. I didn't really feel much because, to be honest, I had no capacity. I didn't even have capacity to move my legs, let alone film. But yeah, the 14k at 4:14s didn't go as I'd wanted. I think I did 7, and then it just started slipping away from me, and then I dropped it 2k short because I was like, I'm not gaining anything from this, I may as well just do like a longer cooldown. So I ended up doing 6k cooldown. I think the last K though of that set was just an absolute shit show. But it happens. I think I can feel the effects of having a 67, a 71, the 72k week all back to back now. My body just felt absolutely knackered towards the end, like the last 2k, my back just seized up. I couldn't even fucking like breathe. So I need to get that. I need to work that out, but if a chocolate milk can't save it, what can? It is what it is. 30k into the legs. That tastes incredible. Oh my god. But look, it's done. Right, I'm gonna go home and have a hot bath and put myself in a blanket and just feel sorry for myself this afternoon. Yeah, I deserve a pat on the back for that. Rough. I'm actually such a fucking loser. I'm just sat on my sofa. I've ordered a Deliveroo and I'm watching my TV's all flickery, but I'm watching the Conor Mantz Shocks American Record film. I'll do a little mukbang of what I've ordered. We've had an absolute session, so this calls for an adequate amount of food. So I've ordered from a place called Peck Peck, which is the like fried chicken place in Hackney. I've got a hot honey chicken burger. It's like the meal deal for one. I'm not going to say how much it is because it's London and I know there's going to be zero nuance in the comments. 18 quid.
I'm not paying 13 quid.
A burger, 3 big chicken tenders. But look at that burger. Wait. Look at that. I've got a pot of chicken gravy as well. That's a big portion. And then tenders and chips. Right, I'm going to enjoy this and enjoy this absolute piece of cinema.